I'm Jan Broughton, and I am currently a member of the Board of Directors of Greene County Habitat for Humanity and past chairman of the Board of Directors. In 2018, some friends of mine and I were spitballing ideas of how we were going to raise more money and build more houses. And we came up with the idea of doing a home tour in Reynolds in order to build more homes for those that desperately need it in our community. There are 189 nonprofits in Greensboro, Georgia, but housing is the one that's particularly close to my heart because of my own experience. So when I was 9 years old, my father died in an automobile accident, and my mother finds herself at 37 years old with 6 children, no husband, no job, no car, no money, no life insurance, and no home. So we lived in Tennessee at the time. We moved to Indianapolis because that's where her family was and they could help us. We all went to live with different aunts and uncles for a period of time until my mother could get a job and find us a home. As you can imagine, not very many people want to rent to a widow with 6 kids. We were a lot. We were busy and noisy and messy and all the things that 6 kids are. And we were under constant threat of eviction. And so as a little girl, I used to lay in bed at night and wonder, if we have to move again, where will we go? What does that look like? Do I have to change schools? Does my mom have to find a new, all those things that really a little 9-year-old girl should not have to be worrying about. So fast forward a few years and my mother's able to buy a home for us. My mother lived in that home for 50 years. And what it did to our family and how it stabilized our family and how it changed the things that I laid in bed and thought about at night were so impactful to me and to my siblings. All of us own our own homes now, and it has been life-changing for all of us and all of our children. So once a family is selected into the Habitat for Humanity program, they are partnered with a mentor, and they work with this mentor during their entire process until their home is built and oftentimes into the future. That mentor helps them prepare for home ownership. They have to attend numerous classes, including financial literacy classes. We do the Dave Ramsey financial piece, and that has been incredibly impactful to our homeowners. It's very important that they understand the difference between renting a home and owning a home and what your responsibilities are when you own a home. That whole process takes between 12 and 18 months. During that period of time, they have to work 250 hours. They have to have sweat in the game. They have to work on their house or whatever houses we're building in the process. They can do some other community volunteering to help with those hours, but being available and working on the construction site is a very important pillar of the Habitat program. So last year when we took applications, we had 131 families apply, and we could choose 6. So the requirements for being eligible for the Habitat program knocked some of those families out of the program, but there were others who met the requirements that we could not choose. And you can imagine how devastating that is for those of us who are on the committee that go through the selection process, understanding that there are so many other families out there who desperately need housing. Our Greene County Habitat for Humanity is currently getting ready to close on our 82nd house. For an affiliate our size, that is an incredible number and has made a huge impact. But 82 houses compared to 131 just last year, families who ask us to help them find housing. You can see that we can never outbuild the need. Of course, when our affiliate started, we built 1 house a year, then we went to 2, then we went to 4, now we're going to 6. So our desire is to have an increasingly bigger impact because the need increases every year. When I started with Habitat, the average home that we were building cost $58,000. That price has nearly tripled in the 10 years that I've been here to over $170,000 a home. So our goal this year is to raise enough money to build at least 4 homes. And if we could do 5, let's do it. Every Habitat homeowner has a mortgage. So the process is we raise the money, we build the house, we sell it to them with a 0% mortgage, and they pay us back over 30 years. So every Habitat homeowner has a mortgage. There's a very big myth that exists in the Habitat vernacular that everybody is just given these homes, and that is never the case. They own their home, but they pay a mortgage just like you and I. I think it's really important for people to understand that the families who get Habitat houses are very, very hardworking members of our community. They work at our grocery store, they work in our doctor's office, we see them everywhere that we go. These are important contributing members of our community. They have never believed that they could own a home, that opportunity was available to them. And so it raises their entire family to a level that they never dreamed was really possible, and allows them to hope for kinds of futures that they never believed were available to them as well. Statistics show that once a family owns their home, kids graduate at a much higher rate from high school. A much higher percentage of those kids go on to secondary sorts of education. They then grow up to own their own home. They participate in the community. They vote at a higher rate. They become active community members. And that's what happens when your family owns a home. Also, now their kids will own a home. Our goal is that no child who grows up in a Habitat home ever lives in a Habitat home as an adult. And that is a generational impact. Not only are they building equity and wealth for their family, but they are modeling for them what it looks like to be a responsible homeowner. The actual day of the Showcase of Homes is an amazing experience. The homes here are so beautiful. The architecture is unbelievable. The decorating is outstanding. It's amazing. I feel so blessed to live in this community and to be part of something where the generosity of the folks who live here is then transported and used to help those who are under-resourced and less fortunate than we are. It's an amazing day. If you have the opportunity and you're in town, don't miss it. This year's Lake Oconee Showcase of Homes is October 25th. For more information about sponsorship opportunities, tickets, or volunteering, please visit LakeOconeeShowcaseofHomes.org.